It's that time of the year where one year transitions into another one, and we ask that question of what's next year going to bring? What am I committed in this next year? What's God calling me to? Or for a lot of us, what's my resolution, right? I remember my mother in the year of our Lord, 1999. She had no resolutions. And the reason she had no resolutions is because, oh, you remember, Y2K. She's like, it's all ending tonight, Jonathan. It's okay. So I remember being in my mother's apartment, and my mother filled up the whole bathtub with water. The whole bathtub with water. And it felt like the whole of all the Pathfinder gear that our church had was at our house. My mother preparing for the end. Canned goods. I've never seen so many canned beans in my life. And it was interesting. It was interesting to see. Many of you remember 1999 transitioned to 2000, and it was all good, right? And I remember my mother, she laughed it off. My mother's such a good sport. She laughed it off. But at the same time, there was that sort of like, like, so it didn't happen. And I remember thinking to myself, hey, all that planning was futile, right? All that planning was futile. Sometimes it feels that way in the new year when we transition. I don't know if anybody's going to join UFC gym here close by, or if you're going to, make some New Year's resolutions that ultimately prove to be futile or that go a different way. I know that I've told my wife X number of things that I'm going to do that I don't do. I'm going to start getting up early, I promise, 6 in the morning, right? That's not happening, right? So but I do feel the Lord calling me to something where my plans are correctly understood as futile, because he's calling me to something that are not based on my plans. And it's actually based on something else. And I don't know if in the next moments as we share together, you might find some resonance with what we explore for the next 25 minutes, that as we transition from 2022 into 2023, that maybe the plans that we think we have, maybe, I'm not saying that they will be. There's a lot of successful people here that are very, centered, but maybe our planning